Good evening and welcome to the dungeon. Hello, everybody. Here we are. God, it feels, we only took a week off, but it sure feels a lot longer than that when you're standing by yourself in a large room with 3 holes. Take that however you want.
What, how high up are the holes?
What? The holes go down.
But if you're at the bottom, the hole goes up.
Possibly. Hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. We had the pleasure of having an Oz join more than 3 minutes in advance, so that's been great. Hey Oz.
Yo.
He's there munching on something. Yeah, it's weird. Wait a minute. Hey, he's here. Marsland.
We got a part of this campaign.
We got a full camera crew, and I was informed I am never allowed to roll dice for him again. So if he's gone again,
I'll pre-roll all of the dice. I'll just create a list of all of my rolls for the night.
King Cuddles has already redeemed Marsland's dedication.
What is that?
So
Marsland might be dedicated, but I don't think Carlson is.
In the next round of combat, we'll say the first round because it's early. All attacks against Marsland have disadvantage
For the whole entire combat?
For 1 round.
Yeah, like 1 round of an entire encounter. It's like an entire encounter.
1 round.
And
these are the things I have to deal with. Like, it's like this nonstop. I'm telling you,
that's 10 turns, right?
Yeah.
At least 1 minute.
Sure, we're gonna talk. But before we get rolling, Quentin, how did the one-shot adventure go?
I think it went really well. It was a little combat heavy, just due to the choices that the people made. They chose the worst possible outcome to fight things, but they did pretty well in the end. Almost got taken out by a dead dragon. Panda killed like the most in the session, and then Bubbles did the most helpful in the session.
Nice.
However, Dougal's Artificer had probably the most MVP award because she's the only reason anyone healed. Without her, there was no healing.
Oz can relate to that.
Yeah.
For Blaylock the healer.
Pulse.
Well, that's good. I know I popped in toward the end of it and got to hear. But before it got started, Gwenton reached out. He's like, hey, if things go a particular way, there's this room and like it's really bad. And then he messages me. He's like, they just went in there. So,
they did it.
It was pretty great. So thank you to all those players that came out. And we're trying to come up with a more normalized schedule for doing those, so that we can have there. Sorry, Gray Monster. There was some miscommunication.
Didn't make it.
Yeah.
It looked like from the chat he was dealing with a vomiting child, and that kind of takes precedence.
He didn't make it due to miscommunication on my side. When I was pinging, like when I was doing the everybody to download the map tool software, I thought I had him in it, but apparently I didn't. So he thought he was out.
So
you're saying there was a problem with the
The ads. Yep.
Do not. We're not going there.
Oh, what? The
We're not calling them that. Nope.
I believe AT is pronounced at.
Do you call the chicken walkers because they're ATSTs?
No, that wouldn't make any sense. But
exactly. No.
I love the glowing lightsabers they use.
In fairness, though, we don't call them ATSTs either. We just call them chicken walkers.
Yeah, that's true. We just call them ridiculous-looking robots that march through a forest.
I hated to TPK on episode 39.
I mean, you decided to defend something from Return of the Jedi. That's your call.
I love
The only one
Jedi,
who's
man.
not gonna die is Bishop because he hasn't said anything about it.
Oddly
I like Jedi
enough,
too. I personally like how Chewbacca did the Tarzan as he's going through the forest. It was really amusing.
I think they removed that in the special editions.
It's because George Lucas grew a brain, and he was like, "Man, maybe that was a bad idea."
Well, there was a lot of bad ideas, but I'm one like of the hardcore OT, fans. I'm one of the few that do like I like Return of the Jedi. Pre-special edition changes, I like Jedi. They made Jabba's palace freaking weird in the special editions. I like Jedi. I never had a problem with walks. But especially when the ATS I know. What was I?
Jedi is my favorite.
See,
out of all of the Star Wars movies.
See, they're great.
Jedi is my favorite.
It's good. There's a lot of good stuff that happened there. So they're all the original trilogy are good. But and they're all campy. I mean, that was Lucas's thing. But Ahsoka's been great, by the way. If you're missing that, don't, because it's very, very good.
Oh no, they're making me not like somebody.
Well, you gotta everything of Star Wars has their Jar Jar Binks, right? Like you gotta have that character. She's making terrible decisions on a regular basis.
Very much so.
We got Dad Bod.
What's the timeline for Ashoka? Is that post episode 9?
No, it's after Jedi, actually.
Okay. So, okay, got it.
It's pre-7. Yeah, it's extremely good.
I'm telling you, I think they're going to try and retcon like 7, 8, and 9. They're just slowly building to just like eliminate that.
So this is a whole discussion. This is really a banter and babble thing, but like, they did this with the prequels too, because the prequels were so like rough. They weren't great. I still have a hard time watching them to today. But then they went back and did like the Clone Wars cartoon, and they did Rebels, and they did all these things that helped fill in a lot of the gaps of the prequels to the point that people like them now because the story flows. And I think that's what's going to happen with the sequels. They're moving that story that way so that like the plot holes that they created are not plot holes anymore. So it makes, but they're taking a long time to do it.
What are you talking about? A hidden galaxy with all these Star Destroyers?
Right. Exegol and there's always been other galaxies. Troopers there's always been other galaxies, but like typically because like the Chiss race, which was what Thrawn is usually out in that area as well. But anyways, D&D.
This all we sidetracked all because I said at.
Yes,
regarding the D&D one shot. That was quite the rabbit to chase. I'm impressed.
I've got the note that you started this with that statement. So, so you have -5 to all your rolls tonight.
Every single one.
All of them.
By the way, a door closed as soon as you entered this room by yourself.
and
I'm in a cave. Where'd the door come from? Oh man!
And you have a double disadvantage on all death saving throws. So
when I lose HP, I'm just done. I was like, you don't get to roll.
You have dark vision, right? Not anymore.
Not anymore. But on top of that, I the last few days I've been playing First Descendant. I think the beta ends today or tomorrow. I've enjoyed that.
Where you've been?
Oh man. So we played, it's weird because Ms. pointed this out. We played First Descendant last October in an open beta, and they've had nothing. So we were like, it's gone. It's dead. Nope. They spent that time like completely redoing the engine and redesigning the game, and it's gorgeous. Much better than Starfield, but we're not going down that rabbit hole. Oz is on his 17th playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3.
Second playthrough.
Quentin, what have you been up to?
Well, I meant to play games yesterday, and I got rabbit holed into Superman and Lois.
Oh, yeah,
That
you
was
told me
like
that.
10 hours of my day yesterday.
And Marsland's been hiking in beautiful things. Like, make sure to check out his Instagram. There's some beautiful photos, even of the pooper out. So
That was a great poop review.
it was.
Best place I've ever taken a dump.
And Justine, what have you been up? You been gaming? I've been.
No, action figure collecting. So the company that I buy most of my action figures from, Four Horsemen, they just released an Edgar Allan Poe Mask of the Red Death figure, and it was a surprise drop on Saturday. I should have mine by Friday, so I've been
Nice.
hunting action figures on the weekend.
Yeah, they just came out with a Cad Bane statue / figure, and Mike's gonna buy it for me.
Wait, so why bother? He lasted about 10 seconds inside of there. He was like the
You
best
realize
character in that
there
season.
is like a whole other story with him in the cartoons. So he wasn't just in Book of Boba Fett.
I liked him. I was
Is there
like, all
another
right,
season of that?
tell me more about Cad Bane. You're a cool character. I love Western themed characters. That's
you should watch him in Clone Wars. He's very good.
Mhm.
That's why it was such a big deal for him to be in live action. And I hope there's not a sequel to Book of Boba Fett, because it was terrible.
I mean, how many other cool characters could you murder?
Yeah, Darth Maul, Cad Bane.
Well-
I mean, so
Was
bad
Boba
that they.
Fett the one where it basically became Mandalorian halfway through?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm
Wait,
guessing
where did Darth Maul die?
in episode 1, and then again in Rebels.
What?
Yeah,
He died multiple times?
he did. You've got to
Impressive.
But
watch.
he's in Solo.
I know you have to watch Clone Wars. The Clone Wars has so much. I'm telling you, it's not a kid's show. Like it's got some really deep plots and storylines. It's good. Mike, I think you watched it, right? Like not
I
a,
didn't even know he.
I watched all up to the last season of Clone Wars. I still need to finish it, and I only watched the first season of Rebels. I need to finish that too.
I didn't even know Darth Maul was in Solo. I couldn't stand the movie so much. I just
Oh,
turned
man.
it off. I was like, I
we
can't
we
take
have
this
rabbit
anymore.
hole. We got to get started here. He didn't like Rogue One either.
Let's
We
see
don't
how
have
many Star Wars fans I can piss off in like the 13 minutes of our show.
right. Every time you start talking, we lose 3 viewers. No. I don't have a beer of the week this week. Half-Ass is out with his family, and B&B does not have a show this week. They were going to have a community night, but the dude got sick. So best wishes to the dude. Hope he gets feeling better soon.
What happens when you go and watch Michigan sports?
That's true. Yeah. So without further ado,
What is going on?
They
I'm a
graded
All
simple
right.
man.
yeah,
I
they
just
graded on a
want to
curve. So,
improve.
when you have a whole bunch of garbage, then that gets top marks.
all right. So where we left off, the party ventured into the hole that Marsland opened up 37 episodes ago. And down into
Actions have consequences.
actions have consequences, yes. Down into the hole where the city had sent some others to investigate that hadn't returned. Upon entering the hole, they heard the sounds of fighting and discovered someone fighting stalactite type creatures on the cave floor. Joined by Justinian, they surveyed the rest of the caves, finding a strange set of creatures, and fell into their trap. Defeating the creatures, they explored further and eventually came across a hole in the ground where Oz leapt over and entered into a large room with 3 massive holes and a pile of eggs in the corner. And that's where we pick up tonight. Oz, we're with you.
All right. So I'm going to. I see the eggs, correct?
You do. They're right at the edge of your vision.
Okay. So can you give a description? Yeah. Can you give a description of the eggs for the viewers, of course?
Yeah. Okay. So what you see is from what you can tell, there is 3 egg-like shapes nestled into a like little section of rocks. They seem to be covered in something. You're not quite sure what it is from this distance, but you've seen eggs before in nests. This doesn't look like a bird's egg or something like that. This is very different.
The rock bird?
Now, before I take any action, the requirement was just the egg, right? It was just whatever the contents of the egg are.
If you're thinking about
tell
the
me.
cure, it's just the saliva.
Just the saliva from a baby psychotic
From a-
worm thing.
Crawler?
Crawler? Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. Now that prevents me from stabbing it and having a shish kebab run behind me. Okay. I'm going to. Do I have control? I have control. I don't
There
know,
you go.
A calendar just popped up because that's useful.
What?
So I'm going to just go up to the eggs.
Okay, hold on. I'm just moving the sight range over. Okay. As you approach the eggs, you see
No.
you can make the eggs out now. They're an oval shape. They're about 2 feet long and about 1 foot around.
Wow.
They're covered in what looks like a goo of some sort. It looks very organic, stringy, insectoid.
Okay. I'm going to take one of my outfits and I'm going to use it to grasp onto the egg
Okay.
so that I am not touching it with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what happened to Hugh, whatever his name is.
It's
So-
awful. It's called Hugroid.
Yeah, Hugh Groyd. Yeah.
Oh.
And all right, so I'm going to pick up one.
Okay, when you go to pick them up, you notice they don't move. Whatever this goo, you're surprised when you get down to it. It's not soft or liquid. It's hardened around the egg, like something was secreted on top of the egg, and it's keeping the eggs in place and keeping them safe. It doesn't look incredibly strong, but it is holding those eggs in place.
Okay, I'm going to take one of my javelins, and I'm going
Okay.
to start trying to chisel away at the saliva quietly.
Okay, give me a strength check.
So none of us can see him?
No, you're waiting for me to report back.
Okay, while this is going on, the rest of you, what are you doing?
I have a thing, I think.
Fantastic.
Thingy.
I just need to remember what the heck it was.
You used my 9th level spell on cast light.
fair.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my little. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna conjure my mind thing, manifest mind, and I'm gonna float it into the room after. It's almost a Blaylock. To watch what's happening with him.
Okay. So it floats into the room. What's the rest of you doing? And then I'll describe what you see.
It has dark vision of 60 feet.
So, would one of you guys have a healing potion? You can take the cost of it out of my share of the treasure we found. I'm feeling a little weak from our last encounter.
I'll use a healing kit on him.
Okay. Roll up that check.
Also, I can
18.
make this.
That's perfect.
I can make this look like a cascade of text. I'm going to do that.
Cascade of text.
That's what it says in the description.
So is it like the Star Wars crawl of just?
I think so.
Okay.
Hey man, it says it.
Sure.
He rolls his hit dice for that, right?
No. You do the heal amount because you're doing the healing.
Okay. How's that work with its healing kits? It's healing dice. Like I use up to so many of my healing dice to heal them.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done that. When you're healing somebody else.
I haven't used a healer's kit in like 30 episodes.
I have it up. So
So
hold up.
Justinian, it's like you can use up to half of your hit die, roll them, and then heal for that much.
Okay, so I can use
3.
Yeah. Okay.
And then so it's like it's whatever you're, so it's like a D8 plus 3
Yeah.
if your constitution has a plus 3, and that's on each roll. So
Yeah, he does use his hit dice for that.
All right, so that's 13.
for the first one or for all of them?
All 3. That's all 3 D10s.
Okay, but you need to add in your constitution modifier for each one. So that's
Okay.
another 9.
Okay.
And then that's how much you heal for.
Okay. So let's see. 13 plus 9, 22.
21. 22? Yeah.
22.
And that's 3 of your. We'll just keep track on paper right now because we'll have to show you how we do this. That you've got 3 of your hit dice that are gone now.
It can be finicky with the healer's kit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So-
you got it. Yep. So I used up 3 of my 6 hit die. Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
Hopefully you feel better now, Justinian.
Oh, thank you so much.
As yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh,
Sorry, this is completely complete tangent, but I just realized on my character sheet it says I can breathe underwater for an hour. That would have been good to know during a certain chase moment recently.
would have made a difference. Bishop, are you doing anything? Did you?
I'm just gonna stand at the edge,
He's just staring into the abyss.
stand at the edge of the hole, and staring into the room.
Okay.
Be careful. It might stare back.
As you're, do we have everybody? No, we don't have Marsland up. I forgot to turn it. There he is. As you're going, what does the text say that you're Marsland that you're sending into the other room?
It's scrolling too fast for anybody to read. It's just a manifestation of a conglomerate of all the books I've ever read, just going.
It's like the Matrix.
Like Matrix
Yeah.
style.
Okay. So Bishop,
ones
you
and
just see
zeros.
this strange, like, field of words and letters wrapping by as it goes into the other room. Marsden, as it enters the room, you see Oz, and you see his like halberd up in the air, and he's bringing it down on something in the back of the room.
Javelin.
Javelin. Okay. So you can you hear through that as well, or is it just
Yes.
sight? Okay. You just
I can
hear
hear.
tink, 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 tink. As you chip away this this substance from one of the eggs, and you see when you hit the last piece there, one of the eggs kind of jostles. And give me a perception check.
Oz is attacking the eggs.
12.
Okay. In you see, like, just slightly and only occasionally something like moves inside of the egg, but one of the eggs is
Okay.
free.
I'm going
There's
to
two-
take the egg. I'm going to take the egg out, and I'm going to put it into a bedroll.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to try and free another egg. What
Okay.
What are my surroundings? Do I hear anything? Do I, am I hearing anything outside of, like, once I stop chinking away at this saliva stuff?
Not at the moment.
Okay. All right. So So I'm going to start chinking away at the other one. And I'm also going to, like, just gather up some of those rock hard saliva as well. Or
Okay.
rock hard, whatever it is.
All right.
Rock
And
candy.
where are you putting those?
Just going to put them just in my bag. They don't have to be just willy nilly in the bag.
Okay. So with your previous strength check, you bust one of the other ones free. Ching, ching, and one of the other eggs kind of, as you free it, just rolls down a bit with a thud. I mean, these are good size eggs.
Okay. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna wrap it up in the dead bedroll as well, not so that they're egg to egg, but I want there to be a layer of fabric in between them so I can kind of cushion it. And then I'm gonna wrap them up delicately, and then I'm gonna start making my way towards the other area.
Okay. You wrap up the egg and you kind of put it on your shoulder as you feel a rumble beneath your feet.
I'm going to
And
expedite
bursting
my
out
retreat. Oh, son
from
of
the
a-
hole, this giant worm-like creature thrusts itself up, and the whole chamber in there begins to shake. Marsland, you see this creature rise up, and it's massive, and it's curling and arcing up into the upper chambers of the room. Its eyeless stare, kind of searching around where the vibrations were coming from as its mouth goes agape. The same goo that has hardened around the eggs is dripping from its mouth as its wet exterior is searching for the cause of commotion. I need everyone to roll initiative at the moment.
That's not good. That doesn't seem very good. That doesn't seem very friendly, I don't think.
Those two dice I just rolled just went whee together across the screen and landed.
My first roll is a natural 20.
Whoop, whoop. Hack the dice again.
Don't need it on that one, but hey, I'll take it.
A little bit better than last time, huh? Justinian, what is yours?
10.
All right.
I may beat you by 1.
Okay. Marsland, you have seen this happen. What are you doing?
Where is Blaylock Not Blaylock. Gosh,
Where is Blaylock? I believe he's dead, but with the thing with his mom, maybe not now. I don't.
Oz. How close is he to the worm?
He's very close.
Like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Guys, Oz is in trouble. There's a giant worm that is coming after him. Should we go in?
How
And
do you expose us if we go in? There's a hole here,
how far across is the hole?
like 15 feet.
15 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is 6 seconds you're working in. What do you?
Oh, is that how long a turn is?
Could you cast like floating disc over the hole so that we could just run across it?
I don't believe I've used my one feature because that's only a ritual, so I'm going to use my book feature that allows me to cast it as. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, I can cast it as an action using my book. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to cast Tensor's Floating Disc over the hole.
Okay. How wide is Tensor's floating disc?
3 feet. So I'm going to cast it. I'm going to cast it in the middle of it. I think that should work. Yeah, it's mobile within 20 feet of me, so I should be able to make it appear in the middle. And it should stay there.
How wide is it? You said
3 feet. So we should be able to jump 6 feet onto it and 6 feet off. Yeah.
Look at that. I figured out where they put the spell stuff.
Nice.
Just for ease here. Hold on. There. All right. So you cast that, and let's move on. Bishop, you are up.
All right. Seeing that that was just cast. Gwyn's in front of me, right?
Justinian is directly in front of you. Gwyn's to your south.
Okay. I'm going to pick up Gwynton and throw him across the hole.
Are you placed to step here? What are you doing?
All right.
He doesn't
Give
have
me-
to waste his move action. That's brilliant.
Give me a strength check.
I'm completely going along with this.
Okay. Jesus. Gwynton, give me a dex save.
13.
You guys in your 13s. You
Twinkies!
you pick up Gwynton and just throw him.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, God!
He's flying through the air. He hits Tensor's disc and begins sliding forward. And he's grasping, and it's a smooth disc, I'd imagine, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
So he's sliding across it, and you just hear metal against some kind of material, just clink, 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 as Gwynton's grabbing on, and his hands slide around. And so Gwynton, you are you're hanging on the side, but you did not fall down the hole.
Which side? Like the side closest to us or further from us?
The far side,
Okay.
not the comic.
Okay.
All right, I love it. That's your action. What? Anything else?
Dumb question. Does that change at all? Because I don't fall as fast as you would on normal drop.
He does have feather fall.
I would have said it would have made it easier for you to like hold on, but
Okay.
yeah.
I think that's the only reason you're alive.
Anything else, Bishop?
That'll be it for right now.
Okay. All right. The creature's going to go. We're just gonna make sure we're completely legit here.
Sorry, didn't mean to move my character.
Okay, you are within range. It is going to take a bite at you.
So it knows I'm there then.
Oh, it definitely knows you're there. Does a 23 hit?
Mm-hmm.
You take 25 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
Yep.
Wow.
And it comes down, and you can see it's biting at you hard, but it's making an active effort not to hit its eggs. So it swipes you with the side of its mouth.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Okay. Explain to me the action of disengaging.
If you do it, then it can't make an opportunity attack against you, and you can just move.
Okay, so I didn't know if there was anything else to it because I knew that much, and I saw a rogue that would do that quite a bit. But
Yeah.
just wanna make
No,
sure.
it just means they can't make opportunity attacks.
And that is an action, then, correct?
That is an action for you.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hold the eggs in front of me between me and Mama Worm,
Yep.
and then I'm going to run.
Okay.
After I disengage, of course.
Okay, you're taking disengage as an action. Okay.
Yeah, disengage as an action, so I won't be able to dash. And then I'm going to run towards the hole, and I want to keep the worm. I want to keep the eggs between me and the worm.
So you can get right there diagonally.
My goodness.
It's a big room. It's a really big room.
Pretty big room.
Would it be further away if I just went horizontal?
I mean, in essence, yes.
Yeah,
But-
I'd prefer to do that because I'm trying to get away from the worm.
But the further you are from danger, the closer you are to harm.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because I can move 40 feet.
Okay.
Okay. And all right, shield with the eggs between me and Mama. All right, and that's it. I do have a bonus action, but
You do have a bonus action.
Rage. Maybe you'll get wings again.
that wasn't rage. Potion of invisibility. I'm gonna use it.
Um,
Is that an action or is that a bonus action?
we talked about healing potions being a bonus action. What's everybody feel like for regular potions?
I think a potion's a potion.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why it's
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'm gonna drink a potion of invisibility, and then
All right.
probably should have did that before I moved, but hindsight.
Oh, nice. It changes you into a little cut. We've never had anyone go invisible before. That looks great. All right. Question, Marslin. You cast something, and are you still looking through the eye?
Yes. So I checked. Neither of them are concentration. They just both kind of happen.
Okay. You don't see Oz anymore.
I mean, I would have noticed that he just kind of disappeared, right?
Yeah, he disappeared.
Okay. Could I not
yeah.
Could I not infer that?
Let's do that. Let's do this. Since you were casting and like everything's going on and there's a giant worm in the room, let's do a perception check and see if you can maintain keeping an eye on Oz.
15.
Okay, sure. All right. Who we got next? Quentin.
I'm going to attempt to swing from the how far am I from the corner?
5 feet or so.
Can I try to swing from the disc up onto the? I'm actually like half my action to climb on the disc, right?
Yep, half your movement, not your action.
Sorry, half my movement. So that would physically not give me enough movement available to attempt to jump it.
20.
So
I think it would give you just enough to jump it. It'd be
okay, I'll try jumping it then.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Give me an athletics for getting up out of there.
Let's see. That's an 11.
Okay, fair enough. You pull yourself up onto the disc, and then you're just jumping across.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're there.
And then I'll do the dash action then, so I can keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, as far as I can get.
You see a giant worm-like creature in the room. You do not see Oz at all.
I'll go back. I have no idea where Oz went.
Okay. That's the end. Justinian, you're up.
All right. I'm going to try to make 2 jumps to get across as my move action.
Okay.
All right. Do you need athletics checks for those
Nope.
or acrobatics work?
Nope. They're with the disc there. It's a simple jump.
Okay. Do I have any of my movement left after those jumps?
What's your movement? 30?
30. Yep.
I'd say you get 5 more feet.
Okay. Then I'm going to use that 5 more feet. 10, 15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Okay. I'm going to take 2 longbow shots at this thing.
Okay, is that let's
The range on my longbow.
so I'm gonna say
150.
that's gonna be at least half cover just because there's that outcropping there. Well, hold on. You didn't yeah, it's gonna be undercover anyway you go. So it gets a little bit more AC.
Okay.
But yeah. It's it looks like it's 100 feet is what it says.
All right. So I'm going to try to shoot it.
All right.
Don't hit me.
First was a 24.
That will hit.
And woohoo, a whopping 3 damage. Piercing, non-magical.
Nice.
And second attack is a 10. So I'm going to say that probably doesn't hit.
That does not hit. You just hear it clatter off into the distance.
All right. And I am not going to use any of my bonus action spells just yet. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right.
I want to point out this worm has armor on.
It's just the graphic of it. I don't know why. That'd be great, though.
It
So-
looks like the mouth of Sauron. Like, for real.
It looks very Sauron-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
So Justinian grabs his bow out, takes a shot, grabs another arrow. The first one, you hear thunk, and the creature just rumbles. You hear like the gravel falling from the ceiling as the second one just clatters, and you hear it just kind of fall down the hole that it came, that the worm came from, as the arrow disappears. Marsland, you are up.
Okay. Is my orb represented anywhere here?
Your orb? It is not.
My text. Okay. Well, I'm assuming it will be in range. Since it can move pretty far.
Yep.
Okay. Where the heck did Oz go? I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at the worm.
Okay.
I can cast that from the orb. 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
As the energy crackles out toward the worm, it does not take hold.
Cool. Glad I have so few spell slots.
That feels very pointed. All right, is that it?
That's it.
Bishop, you're there.
Grab Marsland.
What are you doing? I don't want to be picked up.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
All right. I'm going to dash, which brings my movement up to 90.
Okay.
Jump across and hit over.
5, 10, 20, 25. You're at 25 there. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Where do you want to go from here?
You know what? I'll stay there and see what it does.
Okay.
So I'll hold.
Marsden, you see Bishop just like Mario, just boing, bounce off your disc over to the other side. All right.
Imagine the sound, but I like the creativity.
Okay. The ground rumbles as the worm retracts into the hole.
It's a trap.
Shoot.
Oz, you're up.
You're muted.
Where is Oz?
You're still muted.
You hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to dash.
Okay. Go ahead and move your character.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, DM. Wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage. What does that have to do with stealth?
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know which part of that you were referencing. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to dash.
Okay.
And there. And I'm going to be shouting the entire time. As I get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I have the eggs, get out. And
So you, Bishop and Gwenton, and I'd say just at the edge, Justinian, you just hear this voice coming from somewhere.
nope.
And it's getting louder as it gets.
Get out.
Just yelling at us, get out, get out, get out.
But you don't see him. You don't know where he's at.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. I can't jump after expending a dash action. I'll die horribly. So we're just gonna see it. Is that disc still there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing up. It's not showing up in Foundry. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I don't see it on Foundry. It might be a lighting thing.
Oh,
If you have your mouse over it, it'll disappear.
Oh yeah, it actually doesn't show up in Foundry for me either.
Y'all need to
weird.
refresh your screens because I see it.
I see a well, let's see.
Mars and just don't move. So your disc doesn't move.
I run away.
Okay.
Everybody's trapped.
Is that it, Oz?
I mean, that's a dash.
Okay.
So yeah, movement, action. I have nothing for a bonus action right now. I'm not raging. There's no point in that. That would be equivalent to a spell, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Taking an action, any kind of thing like that. Yeah.
And the intent was that they could hear me passing by them. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I have the eggs, get out.
Okay. As close as you got to him, you definitely heard the voice. It got closer to you, and then it got farther away.
That.
Gwynton, you are up.
Since he was saying get out, I'm gonna start heading back. With dash, do I have enough to get over?
With dash, yes.
Okay, so I'll dash and then probably just like right there
Okay. Yep.
because I don't unless I can move one more. If I can, it's fine.
No, I think you're at your limit there.
Okay. That's it.
Gwynton runs by. Actually,
Oh no.
both of you give me a dexterity check.
$14. Who's both of you?
Oz.
Oh. Okay.
Guidance?
19.
Okay. No problem. All right. You guys are rolling good tonight. Justinian, you are up.
All right. Well, Brave Sir Oz said run away, so I'm running. So I will hop back across and then expend whatever movement I have left running further down the tunnel.
Are you dashing?
No. Whatever
Okay.
my normal move. Is that where my normal move would get me
You got 30 feet, so 5, 10, 20. Yep, that's exactly where it would get you to.
Okay. Yep. I will stay there just in case Bishop doesn't make it across and we've got to go back and save him.
All right, Marslin, you're up.
I don't see anything.
You see Bishop standing in the
Okay.
room.
I'm gonna stay there and hold an attack action in case it reappears. My floating Star Wars words are coming after the group.
Okay. Bishop, you are up.
All right. I'm going to dash back, I guess.
Okay. How far do you want to go?
I'll go right there just to make sure everybody gets across.
Okay. All right. Bishop leaps across. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us?
Yes, every one of you.
Can we look at the rules of the disc to see if that thing can actually pop out?
Well,
It can't. It's
I'm gonna.
immovable.
Yeah, it's immovable. Just hold on.
Got
It's
18,
an
by
11
the way.
from Oz.
I gotta look at these because Dex save Bishop, that's a fail. Marslin, that's a fail. Oz, that's a
What?
fail. Justinian, that's a fail. All right.
You mean a 3 with a natural 1 on the die didn't make it?
You all take 15 points of bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
15. Rude.
Do I take anything?
Why wouldn't you?
Hit 18.
Yeah, you still take it.
I just don't fall prone.
No, you fall prone. You failed.
I didn't save?
No.
An
You didn't
18. Holy crap.
Damn.
It's high. All right. But you hear a giant clang as the creature hits the immovable disc, and it's thrashing about underneath the disc, biting toward the ground where Marsland and Gwynton are. That's what it's doing right now. Oz, you are up.
All right, half my movement to stand up, so that's 20 feet. I recognize the disc, right?
Oh yeah, you've seen this.
I know. Okay. So I all right. So I'm gonna jump across, and then I'm gonna use my dash action, and we're gonna keep going. Is my I did take damage. Does that mean invisibility is worn off?
Is that what it says? I don't have it up.
It just says when I take an action or cast a spell. Hold on.
I don't think damage triggers it.
The effect ends early if you attack or cast a spell.
So you haven't done that.
I have not done that. All right, I'm going to jump across.
5, 10,
and I will be dashing
20,
as well.
30.
So
you get.
Am I within touching range of this thing?
Oh, definitely. It's
okay. I'd like to use my held action then.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna try and shock and grasp it.
Okay.
20 dirty.
That does not hit. Just kidding. It does.
Doesn't. Okay. For a whole 7 points. I was about to rage.
7 points. Okay.
20
all right.
doesn't hit it. All right.
Bishop.
When I run past him, I'm going to let him know I'm past the hole, and I'm just going to let them know that they can. I'm making sound so that they hear me as I'm going.
I need every one of you to make a dexterity saving throw again.
Rude.
14.
Okay.
5 again.
Okay.
4.
16.
11.
Okay. So Justinian, since you were the lowest,
It was nice knowing you. Bye.
Welcome
Right.
to the campaign. Goodbye.
what? Actually, what are your hit points at right now?
25.
Of
51.
okay. Because I don't have your character in here yet. All right, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and Oz, when you hit the other side, you land on top of Justinian, and you kind of roll the rest of the 5 feet. So you just feel this pressure, like just land on top of you, and then you hear thud 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 as something rolls forward, going. What were you saying?
Get out.
Yeah,
I'm past the hole. Let's go.
So you hear it coming toward you. Get out. Boom, boom. Get out.
I literally have an Oz-shaped boot print on my face.
All right. Justinian, you are up.
Okay. I know that Marsland is currently like what is holding this thing back with his disc. So I'm going to take 2 quick swipes with my longsword before I bail out.
Okay.
Are you standing up, or are you gonna do it laying down?
Oh yeah. So that's half my movement gone right there. Yep. Thanks for the reminder. I appreciate that, Quentin. Anytime.
I'm just gonna roll.
I can roll 30 feet, right?
So 15 does not hit
No, it does not.
for the first attack. Second attack's a 17.
That does not hit either.
All right. Yep. So then I will use my other 15 feet of movement to run directly into Oz this time and plow him over.
Okay, both of you make a dexterity saving throw. This is hilarious.
18.
Okay.
That
Okay.
would be. Oh, that's the wrong one. My bad. That was the
Yeah,
wrong thing that I just.
Yeah, but we can. You
Okay,
rolled a
so
t-
that
a-
would be a 12.
Oh, you said
Okay.
a saving throw. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
same thing. Never
It'd
mind.
be a 12 then, with the die that I rolled.
Okay.
Yep.
You run by. You got 15 extra feet, so fine. All right, so you can get right there. There is no opportunity attack because it's currently pinned under the disc. Marslin, you are up.
No. So I don't need to use my action to disengage?
You do not. Now, whether your character would know that or not, I mean,
Just a little meta-y.
no, but it's fine. Like,
You can see that it's pinned and it can't
You-
get to you.
right.
Okay. So I am still prone or knocked down?
Yes. So you'll need half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up, and be like, please go away. Touch, shocking grasp.
Okay.
14 does not hit.
Does
How does
not.
that not hit?
These guys, they're thick.
Okay. And then I'm going to start running towards the exit,
Okay.
which
So,
I don't actually know
alright.
where that is,
Your character would.
but my character would.
So you
guess.
can get right there. Justinian's blocking your, and you can't move the other diagonal. So, all right. So you quickly reach out and try to get a last ditch hit in. The electricity arcs to the side and into the stone. You hear stone crumble away as this thing just keeps like mauling toward the rock, and Gwynton is just standing there at the edge. Bishop.
Hi, Graboid.
Bishop, you're up.
All right. I'm going to stand up
Okay.
and I'm going to. I'm going to grab Gwynton
Okay.
I'm just gonna be dragged. Hi.
and run for
Okay.
another 22 feet.
Say that should be 1, 2. Okay. Move this guy here.
But there you are.
I need. Well, Gwynton is being held there, but Bishop and Oz make a dex saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Well, that's good. Dang.
Anyway,
Dang. Yeah, you just passing on by. All right.
Is that what we're doing? We're doing dexterity saving throws to get by other players now?
When
Only
you're
because
invisible.
You're invisible.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not. No, it's not a bit. You're invisible. You haven't
No,
made
I
your-
just wanted to make sure I was okay. I got you. Yep.
The worm recedes into the hole. Oz, you are up.
Okay. Still continuing to communicate with my colleagues who cannot see me. And then I'm going to say, it's like, yep, coming through, going to the exit. We gotta go right now. And we're dashing.
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did you skip me?
Did I? Nope. You're next.
I didn't realize I thought he was way ahead of me on that turn. So.
No.
Yeah, I'm before Justinian.
So still using my voice.
Yeah, you get 2 turns.
No. You want me to back up and then?
No, no, you're fine.
All right. So that's a dash, and I'm still shouting so that they know where I'm at.
Okay.
Actually, everything knows where I'm at, but Okay, it's the end of my turn.
All right, Gwenton. Currently being held by Bishop. If you want to, if you want to retcon that, where you're like you've already moved away. And...
No, he moves faster than I do, so I'm not gonna fight for it.
That was the whole point.
But I would like to do. Can I just do like 2 preserve? Channel Divinity Preserve Life to give Bishop, Justinian, and Mars 10 hit points, and if I have 2 turns, can I do that twice?
Sure.
Okay, so everyone gets 20.
Oh, bless you, sir.
Except for Oz.
Yeah, it's just the 3 I can see.
Yep.
That's what I'm limited to, so. Okay.
All
I feel
right.
like a freaking 12 on a purse.
Pretty much. All right, Justinian.
So I am going to dash.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay.
If you're running from the monsters, guys, so am I.
And I don't blame you.
Marslin, you are up.
I'm running. I'm running and dashing.
5, 10. 60. Right, you're staying right there with Justinian and Bishop.
Dash 90.
He's gonna be out of the
90.
hole, and we're gonna
Hold
have
on.
like another old turn.
Give me a strength check. Since you're carrying Gwenton during this.
How much do you weigh, Wynn?
With stuff on,
Yeah, it should list your weight.
93 pounds.
I can't.
That's me 93 pounds of stuff.
Carry him, no problem. That doesn't slow you down.
That doesn't. That's. I'm nowhere near my.
Okay.
So it totals to like 200 and some pounds.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm only carrying 40 pounds. of
So-
equipment,
Plus 200.
yeah.
What's that put your max encumbrance at?
Let's see.
I just shove everything into my bag of holding to.
That would be a little meta.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
I will say that I only have a 10 strength, and 100 pounds does not encumber me with a 10 strength.
Well, it's because it's 100 pounds plus what my character's weight is, which I had set to like 120 something.
Right.
But just stick your whole body inside of there and just have your head sticking out like it's a potato
That's what I'm
sack.
trying to figure. So, where would it tell me what my max carrying capacity is?
Let's see here.
If you click on your weight carried under inventory and
Yep.
then look at the top, it'll tell you there.
Yep.
390 pounds.
Okay. Then no problem. 5, 10. Oh, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Make you and Oz make that dexterity save again. Oz was a 7. What was yours? A 10?
18.
18? Okay.
Yep.
Oz, you get rolled over. You just get completely bowled over. You are prone.
Mm-hmm.
And Bishop, you just trip over something. You just figure it's a rock or something.
Oof, watch it.
And then, of course, you keep hearing, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay. 1 second here. Dun, dun. All right. It erupts from the ground again. All of you make dex saving throws. Except for Bishop and Gwenton. Oh
9.
boy. Oh boy.
8.
Woohoo! 21.
You save.
That's a fail.
You save.
I was a little nervous with the 18 that failed earlier. I was like, oh my god.
All right, Oz and Marslin, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thank you, Gwynton, for that health earlier.
What's it attacking us with? Is it like spitting at?
No, so as it bursts out, like rocks go everywhere and rocks of the cavern fall down, and
Okay, that's
You-
kind of what I feared. Not some
Yeah.
rock attack.
no, it's more, it's ground tremors and stuff.
The thing we talked about not trying to do was bring the cavern down. It's gonna bring the cavern down.
What if we wind up taking this thing topside with us?
You don't have time to think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's the guards upstairs problems then.
Give me 1 second.
They look like they're pretty bored on the way down.
I'm guarding a hole.
Didn't even see this guy sneak past us and shimmy down the thing.
Okay. I need all of you to make a perception check.
2. Did I win? Do I win?
13.
Blushwood has cursed Marslin. I have never rolled this bad.
Quentin, don't you get advantage on perception checks?
That was with advantage. The second one was a 2.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm being carried. As far as I'm probably looking forward.
Okay. I am going to send you a message.
I got a 13 on mine. I don't know what that does.
Oh, I will send you a
Both
message
do the
also.
same thing.
Excellent.
Do I get a message?
We see little
You-
babies.
Do not.
I think it's friendly. We should try to tame it and ride it.
Hold on.
They're good.
Go full Dune on here and grab some shepherd hooks and
Right.
get on top.
I was thinking more like Beetlejuice.
Oh, there you go.
At the end of Beetlejuice.
Okay, I sent those.
I'm just
Let's
gonna.
see. Hold on. Yeah, that was the creature's turn. 1 second. So many messages going on.
By the way, shouldn't his disc be within a couple feet of him now? Because he's moved, so I should have followed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this should be following me.
Okay.
Good catch, thank you.
There's a reason. I caught it.
So meta. What's the distance?
20 feet.
Okay. Okay. All right, Quentin, you are up.
It's coming after us! Run! Okay, I saw them take damage again, right?
Well, yeah, like the whole rocks falling.
I'm going to use Healing Word, level 2. There's 3 of them. Hang on, I'm gonna roll a d6. It will be Oz, Justinian, Martin.
Oz is you can't see
Wait,
Oz.
I can't see him. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll a d4, and then it'll be Justinian. So Justinian is going to heal for 20 points of damage. Heal for 20.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Yep. And then that'll be it, because bonus action can't do another spell.
Trying to get on the bright screen.
I am the healthiest that I have looked since you met me, Quentin. So thank you.
That's true. All right. Justinian, you're up.
Okay, so would you say that with my base level intelligence that I've noticed that every time I'm knocking into something invisible or it is knocking into me, I've picked up on that?
I don't know if you would pick up on it as much as, like, you've definitely heard that Oz is around. So
Right.
you're sure he's invisible somewhere.
Right.
But you're not sure.
That's what I'm saying. And I've with your message, I'm asking between those two things, would it be possible for me to try to find
No.
him? No. Okay.
No.
Then I am going to follow his last command, and I'm gonna book it 60 feet towards the rope.
Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, you got it.
Oz is in the way again.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was a 1. I was really, really upset.
You trip and tumble over. You're now prone. You trip over something on the ground. It was big. I mean, you definitely foot dug in, rolled over top of something on the ground.
So would that be enough for me to like look back and try to investigate for that?
If you would like
Or do
to,
I think it was just a big rock?
You can do an investigation check and see as your action.
Okay.
Did you roll it up? I'm not seeing it move.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to that screen. So that's a 12 to investigate that area where I just tripped.
Okay. You put your hand on sweaty body. there's something
Sweaty,
there.
invisible body.
Mhm,
Yeah.
There's
And I think
something
I'm like,
on the
guys,
ground.
I think this is Oz.
Okay. And we'll call it that. That we'll say that's it. That's a lot going on.
That's it. Yep, that's a lot for one turn. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. That's it.
All right, Marslin, you are up.
I am just gonna keep running.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Yep, I still don't know where Oz is, right?
Yep. So, give me a dexterity saving throw.
You're gonna trip over my arms.
Natural 20!
Yeah, I cursed your dice. Sure. All right, you kind of do this weird half leap over top of Justinian and keep moving. So
Can I
5.
reach down and try and help him up?
As you're going by, sure.
Yeah.
I would ask, how are you rolling? Like 5 there. Are you going diagonal from here? So that'd be 10.
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna get through there, pause, reach down a hand. We got to go. The worm is chasing us, and then pull him up, or try to pull him up, and then keep on going.
Okay. Do you resist, Justinian?
I do. I'm like, I think this is Oz.
I don't see Oz. What are you talking about?
This big invisible lump in my hands is Oz.
Did the worm hit you? You're losing it. We keep it together, men.
All right.
Yeah,
You
so
got to continue
I
moving.
resist. I'm trying to keep.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep with Oz because if I walk away from him, there's no telling if we'll ever find him again.
Okay. Suit yourself.
All right. Continues on. Bishop, you are up.
Ashing for another 90.
Okay. You and Quentin, you are at the ladder there leading out. All right, give me 1 second here. Just got to move this to be. I don't want that. Right. This creature is just chewing up the ground, heading toward you, Justinian. All the rocks are piling into its mouth. I need. 1 second. I'm just looking at its movement. Yeah, that's exactly where it should be. Okay. Justinian, it is going to make an attack against you.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for a
All right.
32.
It hits.
Yikes.
Skewered. You take 1d4 damage at the start of your turn for 1d4 rounds.
All right. For a number of rounds, 1 round. And
How many hit points did I take just now?
Got to find
20,
out.
22 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. As it just moves its head and just kind of slams you against the wall a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Is it still in its attack mode? Like, is it still on its turn? Yes.
No, it's done with its turn.
Okay. Could it please make a dexterity saving throw at 15 for me?
What are you doing this as? Like a reaction?
Yes. To being hit, hellish rebuke.
Okay, sure. Dex saving throw. This can't be too great. No,
I imagine so. Go ahead.
5. It fails.
Okay, so it fails. So it will take 16 points of fire damage as flames just burst out of where it hit me from, and I look startled as this happens.
Okay. As it hits, just the flames light up the room a bit. And one second. I need to find my screen. Gwenton, you are up.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Marzlin.
Okay.
He heals for 13 points of damage. Heals for 13.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to start climbing the ladder.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously only 25 feet since,
All
Where?
right.
Where are
So you got out of Bishop's arms.
Yes.
Okay. Justinian, you are up.
Oh God, what do I do?
Run like a beach.
You run.
I'm pretty sure that I have my new friend just like laying here at my feet.
Oh, he needs to take 1d4, right?
Oh
He
yeah.
does. You do need to take 1d4.
Yepers.
You take 2 points.
All right, I am down almost to half again. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna send you a message really quick.
Okay.
All right, should be on its way to you. And just simple yes or no, because that'll determine what I do.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, God, I hope I'm wrong about this, and just dash straight back,
Straight where?
straight towards Bishop and everybody.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna head for the hole.
half your movement to stand up.
Yep. So I still get 30 feet. Yep.
Does get an attack of opportunity because you do move out of its range.
Okay.
It does hit with a 30.
Okay. Yep.
the heck is its modifier?
25.
Six. It's for 16 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Its
Okay.
modifier is run.
And can I get one more dex throw out of it?
Dex.
Saving throw.
He's using a reaction again.
Yep, I'm using my reaction again.
Okay, sure.
So Jeff, you say
Natural-
can you start
natural-
saying, I'm
oh,
using my
natural one.
reaction to
Yeah. Yeah, just
So
let me know
with
you're
it being
using
a
your
natural
action.
one, does it just do normal damage or does it do double like if I had attacked it?
Just normal damage
Okay.
because it's a failed save. Yeah, you just got to announce that you're doing a reaction just
Yep.
so I know what you're doing.
All right, so that's another 10 fire damage to it.
Okay. Marslin, you are up.
Keep running.
Okay.
Is there a reason
Okay.
that Oz hasn't gone yet?
Bishop.
Wondering the same thing. I don't know what's going on there.
I just look at the other two and yo, hurry.
Okay.
I'll ready my action just in case.
All right.
Oh.
What?
So-
What?
Whoa.
The worm makes a charging run and it fills the hallway, and like the bottom part of its jaw starts scooping the rocks up as it's lightly burrowing through the tunnel that it made itself. And you can see the sides of it pulsating and pushing its way quickly through the tunnel that perfectly fits its body. As it does, Justinian, Bishop, and Gwynton, you're going up the ladder, so you're cool. And Marslin, you're kind of scooped into its mouth as it begins running extremely fast. You're pouring inside, and then with a giant boom, it's in a shuddering shake inside the worm itself. The worm seems to compress and shorten in, and you hear the sounds of bones cracking and splitting in the head as the skull explodes inward. Thinking back to what you discovered in one of the other tunnels, you hear a loud clang. Gwynton, right below you, like immediately, it's like 5 foot below you. This loud sound bursts up, and just the entire hole that you came down in, like Icar shoots up the hole and down both halls as the worm explodes, painting the walls with inner goo.
Why?
So
Did Oz
we
do?
learned that there was a material that this thing could not burrow through.
Yeah, mithril.
Oh.
So it's dead. I'm gonna
Hold
climb
on.
back down. Start.
Oh, I ain't done yet.
Wait, that causes it to explode?
Think of
moving at,
something.
like 300 miles an hour.
Yeah, think of something moving really quick and just hitting. It's just jamming the spine.
Oh, I didn't realize it was moving that quick. Okay.
Yeah, it just covered the entire length of this tunnel in one move.
Quick.
Gwynton, make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
Okay.
Held on for dear life.
You take 5 points of acid damage as the inner parts of the stomach begin to burn you. Or no, you're not in there. Never mind. My bad.
He's the only one not in there.
Yeah. So what do you want to do, Gwynton? It's your turn.
So I saw them get eaten,
Yep.
and then
Well, you saw Bishop get eaten. I would say you could
Oh.
assume the rest.
so it is a pile. Can I like start digging through try to find out, get them out of there?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
It's a good old 6.
You don't find them. Like, you're trying. You're ripping through stuff. You're trying to get down. It's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man all over you. You're covered, and you're just digging through. Justinian,
Yes.
make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. $17.
Okay. You take 3 points of acid damage.
All right.
The world is dark for you.
So I am going to bonus action heal myself, second wind.
Okay.
So that's 4 plus 5. That's 9 hit points back to me.
Okay.
I am looking really shabby. And I'm just going to start trying to cut my way out the top. Just
Okay.
swinging my short sword, trying to create a hole for me and whoever else got gobbled up with me to get out of.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
You got it. First one's an 11.
Okay. The skin is tough.
Yep. Second one is a 21.
Okay. Roll up your damage dice for that.
7.
Okay.
Oh man, the dice are not with me tonight.
Gwenton, give me a perception check. All these checks. There's a lot going on here.
A lot.
14.
Okay, Gwenton, you see a sword kind of thrust out of the skin from the inside. Marslin, you are up. Make a Constitution save.
Okay. 15.
Okay.
Okay. I'm assuming there's enough light I can tell that this is happening. That he's, like, trying to cut out.
There's just a bit of light peeking through. Not a whole lot because you're down in a tunnel.
I'm gonna try and help him escape.
Okay. Give me a strength check for like grabbing hold of it and ripping it open so you can get out.
I have a dagger.
Okay. All right, so you're assisting. Bishop,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Make a Constitution saving throw, Bishop.
All right, I'm going to use my inspiration to get advantage on that.
I forgot I have a +5 to a roll still.
Yeah, so 19.
Okay, you're good. You can see, because you have dark vision, right?
Yep.
You see Justinian and Marslin like working to cut a way out of it.
I tell him to stand back. And I will attack it.
Okay.
Whatever the giant man in this giant suit of armor says, I step back and move.
First attack, a 25.
Yeah.
Second attack, a 16.
Okay.
And just for shits and giggles, I'll flurry that shit for 2 more attacks. Third attack is a dirty 20. Fourth attack A 15. So I'm assuming just 2 of them.
No, all of those hit. It's not as difficult as.
Okay, so 10.
You don't need to roll up the
plus-
damage.
Okay.
Quentin, you see this weird pulsing from inside, and it kind of takes you aback. It's just, and then this fist bursts through, and it just like opening a Christmas present, just kind of rips open this hole, and you see just this shiny goo-covered ball standing next to a blue person covered in goo. As they all of you exit the creature.
You guys see
bef-
Oz in there?
I was about to say, before I exit, did the creature open its mouth to swallow when it got to me, or did it open it from where I left off? Like, from where I think I abandoned off?
It was hard to tell. I would say you wouldn't know.
Okay. I go, guys, I think Oz went invisible, and that's what I was trying to shout at you as we kept running. Like, I think he's unconscious back there. That's what I was trying to tell everybody.
How long is this creature? Like, would it be on top of him if he was back there?
It would be pretty close to being on top of him. Yep. If not completely covering him.
I'm going to run back to where I know Justinian last was and try to find an invisible Oz on
I'll
the
go
floor.
back there with you and show you exactly where I thought he was. Because I had my hands on something invisible. I'm not sure if it was Oz or not.
I'm going to try something. I'm going to cast locate animal or plants. This lets me describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant, and then concentrate on the voice of nature in your surroundings, and learn the direction and distance to the closest creature of that kind.
Elf.
Yeah, elf.
Elf.
Isn't... I guess elf is a humanoid.
Like he is a very
Oz is a
specific
beast when it
creature.
comes to battle,
He's-
so I mean,
yeah.
What's it called? What's the name of the spell?
Locate animals or plants, and it says a specific kind of beast. I would consider a humanoid a beast, if you're asking me.
There wouldn't be a point between that and locate creature. Because there's a spell called locate creature, locate object, and then locate animal and plant.
What is locate?
I would have to say an elf is not an animal.
Ooh.
Only if you transform into an owlbear.
Yeah. Sorry. It's there are specific spells that locate people.
And this is one of them.
Hold on.
I have suddenly learned locate creature.
Okay, never mind. All right. If you're casting it, cast it.
Okay, I'm casting it.
Okay. What do you what type of creature or animal?
He's an astral elf.
He is. Not sure you know that.
He's also carrying eggs of these creatures we just saw.
Good point,
Yeah.
Quentin.
But you're not there to tell him that.
What do you mean?
And
I'm right
also,
there.
none of us know that. None of us know that he took the eggs.
Yes, we do.
Oh yeah, we do. I
I
saw
got
him
the
just
eggs. I
doing
got
stuff.
the eggs. I got the eggs. Run, 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 run.
Oh, yep, you're right. Yeah, he totally said it. Yep.
But either way, like, am I over there and with just again trying to find invisible?
No, well, we're
objects?
waiting on Marsland right now. He's casting something. You guys are working your way that way.
I'm going with the. I guess I don't know. That he was natural elf, but I'm going to describe the beast that is Oz and the nature of his elfin kind that I know of, and give the name to the winds that are blowing through this tunnel, and press my ear up against the rock and see if I hear them whisper back.
Yeah, it still doesn't work. Great description, though. You don't sense anything.
That's nothing.
Given that it's a nondescript cave, you guys give me investigation check. One of you with advantage.
If you have more than a +0, you do it.
I'm pretty good
I
at
have
it.
a +0, but shouldn't I have advantage anyways because I held his body in that spot?
But like, you're like walking through sides of a worm that's kind of collapsed into the tunnel. It's not.
Okay,
I
fair
have a
enough.
7.
All right, so you rolled a 7 for your investigation.
No, I have a +7. 721.
Marsden, you're not part of this.
Yeah, no, it's Justinian.
Oh,
Yeah,
fine.
so
You just
you
cast
roll
another spell.
you roll Gwynton and I'll roll.
I'm
We'll each
trying to
roll
find him
once.
too.
That is a natural 20.
There you
Nice.
go. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
The goo that is on top of him is perfect body.
Right. It's left a shape of Oz.
Gwynton, you find you find something invisible lying there.
I'm going to immediately cast Cure Wounds for 14 points of healing. If he doesn't start stirring within a couple seconds, I'm casting Revivify.
Hold on.
Don't die on me, you bastard!
Trampled to death by Bishop.
1 second. You reach down and you cast Cure Wounds onto the cold object that's invisible to your sight.
Get out! Get out! Get out! I have the edge! Get out!
Oh God, you scared
Oz,
me.
it's okay.
Oh, thank God.
You're
The
so
creature hit
dead.
another mithril mine. Are you okay? I'm so glad you're not dead.
I'm
What?
literally going to reach around and hug that little invisible lump. Like,
Where am I?
Currently at the butt of a worm.
What?
a worm that just killed itself eating all of us.
Marsland, you see, by the way, you see like the skin partially ripped and like being supported by something as your disc is like inside of it and just kind of like draped over it like a cloth over a table.
Creature is vile.
Oh. Well,
High speed. Stopped by unstoppable movement. Moving object.
It's not the speed that kills you.
I'm in a worm.
No,
Not anymore.
You're not in a worm. He didn't eat you.
Yeah, he didn't eat
everyone
you.
else.
You're not making any sense.
I'm
And
going to
then
do another
I'll
cure
rage.
wounds for another
rage.
9.
Are you raging?
yeah, I'm angry. I don't know what the heck's going on, and
Okay.
it's not making any sense.
Roll a d20.
So I'm hugging you, and your response is to get angry with me. I don't get it.
Heck yeah.
He doesn't like strangers.
Buddy.
What was?
And there we are.
AFK.
Okay.
All right. That's 17.
Okay.
I'm going to holler back to Mars and Bishop know that Oz is alive.
Okay. As you appear to as you appear, you're no longer invisible because you did something.
I did something. Yeah.
Where is that? There it is. I gotta send it to you. Hold on.
All right. No, I wake up and then I'm being smothered by someone I just met, and you just told me I was inside of a worm. If you give me breasts, I swear.
Oh no. You feel
Okay.
hardy. You feel hardy.
Get off! And then I'll try and push him off of me.
I don't resist at all. Like when I feel that he's not cool with the hug, I'll just like let my arms go, you know.
Sorry, Justinian. He's not really the huggy type.
And then I'll slowly stand up, and then I'll look at my surroundings. So am I still inside the worm? Are we all
No.
inside?
No,
the
you were never
We're-
inside the worm to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Because
everybody's covered.
No, because
Except for
from
me.
the description, it
I'm
was
sleeping.
gobbling up stone, and I was on the floor. I figured I was gobbled up.
I
by
thought
the
you were
worm.
gobbled up too
Yeah.
until he said that you were outside the worm. Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically,
All right.
what it did was like leap forward, and as it did, it landed on top of you, and then
Yeah.
pushed through the tunnel.
All right, that explains the near miss.
Yeah, he
Yes.
he was at 2 fails, 2 saves.
Ooh.
He actually right as it got his 3rd save, but he was at 2 fails.
Oh my god.
That's rough. So
Ugh.
I'm gonna stand up and hold on to the wall.
And Gwenton,
And
you
then
are
I'm-
covered in the goo too. Like it was like full shower everywhere.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to my pack where I had the eggs stored. And what's going on with them?
So as you look at it, one of the eggs was crushed, and there's just like part of a baby worm kind of just flopping around on the outside. It's very dead. The other egg is intact.
Is there any bile coming from that one worm?
It's dripping everything's dripping something.
We're inside of a dark cave, and that thing's dripping goo.
Well, I will have worked my way over towards Oz during this time. Well, we don't think we have the worm to worry about. We could go back and get more if we need.
I did leave an egg back there. And
Just
if
as you say
want-
that, you feel this light rumble underneath your feet. Just
Never mind.
Yeah.
We should get out of this tunnel.
Let's get out of here.
I don't think it's the only one, though.
Well,
think-
we know that there were at least 2 because this second one killed itself just the same way the first one did.
I'm fine with leaving, if you all are.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Do we know what the bile looked like?
you can do a medicine check.
Oh, hi. Is it the green stuff that was like? Do I see the green stuff that was dripping out of it? I wasn't there when you.
I mean, everything's
explained
green.
It, so
Like, yeah.
everything's green. I'm just gonna take a flask and try to get some fluid into it to give it back to Drask.
Okay. From the baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you get some.
Okay.
Is that disc still around?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right there.
I can see it and everything.
Protruding from the side of the worm.
Yeah,
carcass.
So
I'm
you-
gonna I'm gonna hobble over to it, and I'm just gonna sit on it.
Well, basically, like the skin of the big worm is like wrapped around it like a tablecloth over a wooden table, but you definitely see this distinct shape.
Oh, that's horrible.
So I'm gonna try to go back into the hole that Bishop made for us to get out of the worm. I'm gonna go back into the worm and see if I can find any traces of the adventuring party that we got hired to try to find.
Okay.
Because at least proof of death would be proof that we at least tried to find these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna
I'll do the
himself
same.
inside the worm.
Okay. Both of you are going in?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm prepping healing word if one of them goes down.
Okay.
$24.
Dang, both of you. Okay. You do find some like pockmarked bones and things inside. Looking around, not full skeletons, maybe a skull and a few femurs.
But no like metal armor or like even like a half acid eaten dagger or something that would be identifiable.
Not at this point.
I just pick up a human skull and I go, good enough proof to me, and go back towards the hole.
As no one else has been down here, I would agree.
All right, so are we ready to get out of this hole?
Oh, Master Moslin, I would appreciate it if you would continue to take me out of this hole.
Sorry, Oz, but my disc does not work like that. It can't. It's not your personal elevator, as much as I would love it to be. I haven't quite figured out that magic yet.
Doesn't it just follow him?
It doesn't follow horizontal.
Doesn't follow vertical,
vertical.
Unfortunately.
Marslin, I have to say, Dresden does a fantastic job of doing you when you're off.
He does do a good job in the voice.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
Yeah, we had to retcon what happened with Bishop the last time.
Yeah.
If you can hold on, I will carry you up.
Fair. Just be gentle.
But give me a second. I just need to take a few more notes on this carcass. Marcelin has his sketchbook out, drawing, and like he takes his quill and kind of lifts up a little bit of blubber. Curious. And sketching
Isn't
out.
there a better time where you can examine this carcass? I'd like to get out of this hole.
I don't intend to come back down here, Oz. So no, I would say this is probably the best time.
Well, if you're not going to help me get out with that blasted disc, then get out of the way.
I don't like being rushed.
I'm not rushing you. I'm asking you to politely move.
Slam my notebook shut. Fine, I will get out of your way and shove it. You were awfully impatient for having just come back from the brink of death.
Well, I do apologize,
Carry
my
him
dear
up the
Marslin.
ladder.
I am going to leave this hole now, and I will see you topside.
I'll be the last one to climb.
Okay. So you all climb out of the hole. The guards are standing around there. They've backed off from the ichor that's kind of reached the top of the hole itself. What the gods happened in there? We heard noises. We heard get out, get out, get out, get out, and then this massive. It sounded like a rock hitting something metal, like a giant shield, and then
Didn't
boom!
bother to come check.
No, it sounded terrible.
Yeah, sounds like there was just an eruption of bile from the hole, and they probably didn't want to go near it.
It's unfortunate to report that the worms are still down there.
I'm gonna scoop some of the just like ooze and ichor off of my robe and just offer it over to him.
No. It's I'm quite well. I remember 4 of you going down, but 5 of you coming up. Wait a minute. Aren't you the bloke that went down a day ago? Pointing at Justinian.
You've been down there for a whole day?
I thought that we had said that I only snuck in about an hour before those guys got down there.
Took
I
them a
thought
while.
that's what we had said. Huh?
Took them a while to get down there.
Oh, okay.
Well, we picked him up on the way, helped him against some weird creatures. He held his own pretty well.
What'd you
You
find
now
down
have
there?
2 dead worms.
2? Sounds awful.
And I don't think the first adventuring party that went in made it very far, and I hold out the skull.
I think, by the looks of you, I think you all need a dip in the sea, a shower, a bath, something. God's that smell.
I'm going to take the backpack, put it in front of me, and then I'm just going to sit down with my back against the wall so as not to smush the remaining egg.
I think this will do just fine. And Marslin's gonna wave his hand and prestidigitate the group.
I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing, so everyone can heal for 18.
Okay.
Including the guards.
Wait, we all heal for 18?
Yeah, the
Just the
guards
5
would
of us.
too.
Well, no, it's not. It's only 6 creatures.
Okay.
So 1 guard.
The one
can feel
guard,
really good.
one guard feels amazing.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
His
That-
stub toe from earlier this morning's fine now.
I feel really good. I had a little bit of a limp earlier, but I seem fine now. It's good to see you all clean. Do we need to go down there? Should we fill this in?
I wouldn't recommend filling in it yet.
We heard some more rumbles while we were down there as we were about to leave, so I have a feeling that it might not be completely empty.
Okay.
I would
well,
definitely call for reinforcements to make sure nothing comes out of this hole.
and you all just feel just a faint rumble through your feet.
Oh, yeah, that was it right there. Did you notice that?
Notice what?
Here we go, city guards.
I just reach over and kind of smack Bishop like on the arm, like standing right here.
Well, are you going back in? Are you done?
We're definitely done for today.
Yeah,
this
definitely done
afternoon.
for today.
I suggest we either find Restus or go back to the academy.
I do agree. We should probably find some rest. That does sound pretty good.
We can look for Restus as we head back to the academy. We definitely have something to deliver to them.
Oh, Restus. Wait. Oh, yeah, I missed a little bit of goo in my ear.
I'm just going to start heading towards Beggar's Market and look for Restus.
Okay.
Could you conjure
Figures.
that disc again? I'm rather tired.
Up and at them.
I understand the importance of going to the academy, but I just died. And
Sure.
if you don't mind, may I
Just-
just sit down.
Well, then you should be well rested, Oz.
I don't like you.
Just give me a second. And Marslin sits down and starts just waving his hands and talking to himself, mumbling.
How long does this take?
10 minutes. What are the rest of you
Marslin,
doing?
What are you doing?
Well,
He
10
just
minutes is
holds
not
up
enough
a
time for
finger
short
like,
rest,
"Shh."
so
Are you just watching Marslin or are you just leaving him?
I won't leave him. I'll wait.
I mean, you've definitely seen him like sit down and do a ritual cast before. So
Oh yeah.
the disc appears.
After 10 minutes, yep.
I am laying down on the disc, face
It's
up,
only-
staring
it's
at
only-
the stars.
It's only 3 feet wide, so you're just like,
He's like draping over it.
Are you sure that is a good idea with you know who wandering the city?
Why do you have to make sense, Bishop?
why didn't you have this idea 10 minutes ago?
Because now Bishop can write on the disc.
He needs to meditate for a minute.
I'll pull up the. I'll make sure the shawl is on, and then the cloak of Elvenkind is on, and sit on the disc.
This might actually make it a little bit more discreet for you. And I'm going to mold earth and surround Oz in a pile of dirt.
On the disc.
Yeah.
Bring out your dead.
So
Bring
there's
out your
like
dead.
there's like this pile of dirt, and these arms are sticking out the sides. The head is draping over to the side. It looks like you just unearthed the corpse, threw it on the disc, and are walking toward town.
Ay, ay, ay.
Very discreet, Marsland.
So do I recognize what Oz is doing? Like, do I pick up that he's trying to disguise himself with
No.
the shawl and all that? Yeah.
Nah,
No?
he just has
No?
quirks. Nah, yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of weird.
All right.
Yeah, Marsland.
Does this work for you, Sir Oz?
This will do. Thank you.
Until we get to the gate.
So you work your way into Beggar's Market. Restus is definitely there. It's you guys went in the morning, so it's late afternoon. He's there.
It's nighttime.
No, not yet. So he's he's got a pipe, and you can see the smoke gently drifting as he just a snicker comes across his face as he sees the situation.
Well, your previous expedition, they didn't make it.
Yep. I take out the head and I just set it down close to him.
Well, that's unnerving. Most people start out with hello, good afternoon, good evening, maybe good day.
I nearly died. You get a skull.
Says the tiny pile of dirt.
I didn't see that. I thought that might have been one of the bodies of the missing adventurers. But
Oh,
no,
that
it's
thing's very much
you.
alive back there.
I almost was a body of a missing adventurer.
This is basically
There's-
like the googly eyes on the chin talking,
So as Oz says that, I just turn to him and I go, I believe the correct response is thank you. And gesture to myself.
Thank you, Quentin.
You're welcome, Oz. I'm glad I was able to find you with Justinian's help.
I didn't know who found me.
Thank you for helping me look for him, Justinian.
Yeah. Justinian smothering me.
Did you find anything of value down there?
Worms.
More worms.
Oh, fantastic. Sounds revolting. You've come
Yeah,
out of it pretty clean, it seems.
You can thank Marzen with prestidigitation.
What was that?
Don't ask me to repeat that.
The worst cantrip name ever.
Worcestershire sauce.
I can't say that I'm familiar with that one, but I don't study the arts.
I think I have a book, a lesson on it somewhere in my library that I could bring back to you if you want some time. I don't
I
know
would-
if you'd be...
Happily pass on that.
Oh, okay, I've never That I don't know what to say to that. That's okay.
Unless you'd like
Guess
to
I
come
won't bring
back
it.
for a drink, we could talk over a drink, but a book, not so much.
So, does talking over it cause any extra spice to fall into the drink?
Spice?
Mars,
Well, you said.
you're not literally talking over the drink. He means drinking and talking.
Oh, sorry. It's been a long day.
Metaphors are
Sometimes
not
these
his
figures of
forte.
speech are lost on me.
While this is going on, Bishop is just like, there is no need to send anyone else down there looking for adventurers. Nobody survived.
Well, you all survived, partially it seems.
Barely.
It was quite tough down there.
the dirt moves again. Barely.
The mental
We
image
Are
here.
not scholars. We are not scholars, and we're prepared for more than what they seem to have been.
I will make sure Gisela knows. I believe we
you.
have a meeting in the morning, so I will update everyone on the situation.
Did you say
And-
we are not scholars?
I just ignore him.
I beg your pardon. What am I?
Was more than one down there. I suggest maybe guarding it a little better.
I will pass on your suggestion.
And
What is that?
Bahalin has just subscribed. I think. A follower.
Followed. Thanks for that follow.
Yeah, nice.
What are y'all doing now?
So
believe there was
I
an
reached
award?
my hand out and introduced myself. I'm Justinian Brander.
To who? Who are you reaching out to?
To Restus.
Oh, so he's you recognize him as the one who contracted you to go down there. Ah,
Okay.
Justinian, I remember. I would imagine you want your payment for proof of finding the other party.
Well, since I did not reach them in time, I will take half payment.
Fair enough. And he pulls
What's
5
our
gold
payment for
pieces
keeping
out.
him alive down there?
I'll take the other half.
And he walks over and takes 5 gold coins and just kind of sets them in random spots on the dirt pile above you. There you go. And he just taps your forehead.
Thank you.
I believe that concludes our business. Always happy to work with such a industrious group.
happy to help.
Stay out of trouble. But if you're looking for trouble and entertainment, I'll be here.
We'll be seeing you later. And then I'm going to start heading towards the academy.
Okay.
Yep.
It is getting fairly late.
So do
We're
you all
busy.
know people at the academy?
Yes, we know
I-
some
I-
very high up people, but right
I
now we
do
can
know
talk
some
grass.
people at the academy, actually. It's a great point of pride of mine ever since I've made it into the city. I managed to get past the guards.
You make that sound like you snuck in. Are we helping a fugitive?
With the academy's approval. Oh, Quentin, you know better than that.
Oh, I know. I just jest.
All right.
We headed there?
You walk there. As you get there, the sun sets and it's now it's nighttime. The academy's there. You see 2 different guards than you normally see because you're normally there during the day. a rather portly orc and a rather thin halfling.
You make for an interesting duo. I am not familiar with you. I don't think I have seen you here before. But
Probably
I figured-
not.
I have a guest. The rest of us have our mark that should allow us into the academy. I believe we were allowed at least one guest, yes?
Present your mark.
I show it.
I'll present mine. I think we're just here to see Drask real quick.
Drisk?
Drask, my bad.
I'll emerge from the dirt
God, what is...
and then brush myself off.
But behind my back, I just kind of wave real quick and press digitate him.
Oh God, it's an undead.
I think the gods told me about you. Lot unruly a bit, dirty, some smelly.
We're not
I
unruly.
think
We just
unruly
wander
is
around a
little
lot.
bit unfair for us.
My Gwynton here doesn't take off his armor ever, so the smell is him.
Wasn't there a cat with you too?
We don't talk about the cat.
He is taking care of some personal business at the moment.
Fair enough. And you looks over at Justinian. What's your business here as a guest? What do you hope to gain?
Yes, I have a item that I would like someone at the academy to look at.
Already asking for favors?
Well, Restus told me that if I did go and investigate the whole trying to find survivors, that that might earn some favor with the academy.
You know, we have small jobs to work your way in, here and there. But
Why are you questioning a guest of somebody who already has access?
'cause I don't know any of you.
But I have the upgraded.
I
marker.
know
Do
I
not?
didn't. You do. I don't know any of you, but I also can't stop any of you.
We are friends of the academy. We come in good faith. Why are you getting so defensive,
I
sir?
just
Marsland
want-
also has fantastic maps of the city that he'd be just more than happy to show you.
Oh,
I don't-
I'm very flattered, but I'm sure the academy has much better maps.
I
than
don't
what
care
I've made.
about maps.
Oz, let's go.
I don't care
We
about
have
maps.
Something to get the Drisk.
You know how long I've been on the night shift?
Gwynton and Oz are just gonna go inside.
I've been on the night shift since and he keeps talking as you just walk right past him inside. And then you hear just in a small voice, I told you they don't care.
Darn tune.
I am slightly offended that he called me unruly.
Justinian, as you walk into the academy, looking around, the entire main floor of the academy is in kind of a bluish indigo hue. You see bookshelf after bookshelf lining walls going up at least 100 feet into the air. You see some patrons of the academy floating in air, reading some books high above you, right in the center of this round, much larger than it should be room. There's a massive blue crystal that just kind of floats in the air, and that's where the light is coming from to illuminate everything here. It's very awe-inspiring.
Wow, Marsland, you were right. This place is way more magical than anything that I've done so
Oh,
far.
yes, it's the most magical place I think I've ever been.
It's fantastic in here.
Just don't touch anything. Don't.
Oh, of course
touch
not. No,
anything.
no.
At that point, you see a small raven-like creature It's got a hood, and its head kind of twitches to the side, and the eye blinks a few times. Been here before?
Yes, we have been here before.
How can I help?
Oh, that was very high pitched. Is just around? Marsland nervously pans around to the group.
We just need to see Drisk if he's still
Drisk
awake.
around.
It
I
is
know,
of
Drisk.
Great importance.
I'm just gonna walk to the lab that Drisk took us to last time.
They raise their hand to stop you. Drisk is asleep.
Again, it is of utmost importance that we see him now.
Is Drisk a he?
Yes.
Huh.
This way! Follow me! And they turn around. You're just following them. Every now and then a feather falls to the floor.
What did you say your name was?
And just ignores you. Keeps going.
Okay. Does DM not have a name?
Raven!
You seem to be molting. 'Cause
I'm just surprised it's not
I'm
just
picking up
bird.
all the feathers.
Bird. And bird.
It's that time of month!
It's a female bird.
It takes you down to the lab and inside, and you can hear snoring coming from outside, and it's just like this real deep guttural followed by a hiss. Gask! And you just hear a clamor of glass falling and hitting the ground, and hands slapping against the wall. Gods, I hate that. I told you I was sleeping. What? And he just rubbing his eyes and must get the scales out of my eyes. What do you need?
Sorry, we're
Yes!
coming to.
You have guests?
How can you tone your voice? Is that what you would call that? Squawking? Can you tone that down just a little bit, please?
And her head turns and like cocks to the side, and their big eye blinks at you a few times. Yes.
But that's not quiet, dear friend.
Never said she would. Just said she could.
Ah.
Thank you for leading us here.
Back to the
We
books.
We will not be long.
They just walk out.
Fascinating creature.
Yes, the Kinku are less than pleasant, but intelligent.
I actually couldn't tell for once. Usually I'm a good judge of that.
They have a fantastic memory, but
Nothing
their
off it.
manners are a bit rough even for me.
Well,
I don't
we're sorry
know.
to visit you so late at night. We have some items from the underground tunnel we figured we would give you now while they're still fresh.
This couldn't wait till morning.
Unfortunately,
Oh, show them the egg.
not.
I'll pull out the egg in one hand, and then in the other hand, I'll pull out the dead worm.
Okay.
Thank you, Vic.
You found the specimen that we requested.
We did. It's quite
We also
disgusting.
found this, and I reach in and I pull out a vial of that scorpion spray that from that where we face like the 3 scorpion type creatures.
Oh,
I got some of the webbing and collected it too. Yep.
yep.
And I described the creature that we got it from.
I'll look at Justinian and wanting to one up him. I was like, well, I have these rocks. These rocks held the eggs in place. And then I'll pull out these like rocks that were chipped away, and I just hold them out.
I just like literally just face palm and just shake my head and turn to Bishop and be like, is he always like this?
Yes.
I see you've got webbing from cave dwellers. That's... You're surprised that you survived. And this... you found worm excrement.
Worm what?
It's how they fertilize the eggs.
Oh. Oh no! Oh.
It looks
Are
like
you
it
telling
is...
me that I've been carrying around hardened worm semen?
Yes, it looks like it's solidified. The process takes a while.
I'm going to take my backpack and upend it, removing all of the rocks.
Just right in this guy's bedchamber. I can't like.
There's
Oz,
where
you
that
have
came from.
made a mess.
Oh, can't we just magic it away, please? No. Take my belongings out of there and put it back.
You may want to wash your hands.
Yes, I think I will. A couple times.
I'll plop the vial of something I got from the baby worm. Like, I think this might be the vial you're asking for.
He takes it and he's looking at it. And he pulls out a little monocle and puts it over an eye. And he's taking a look at it.
I'll run some tests.
Be careful. That one might hatch. I'm pointing at the egg.
I'm hoping it will. We can do a lot with a live specimen.
We will leave everything in your care and let you get back to bed. We need to get back and get some rest as well.
I can't sleep now. I've got a mess to clean up on my floor, and I have to get these cataloged before I can rest. Hopefully, I'll get at least an hour of sleep tonight.
I'll help him clean the floor up.
Thank you.
Again,
No problem.
we are sorry to wake you at this hour, but the egg was kind of a big deal.
Yes, it almost cost us our lives.
I don't want to downplay your efforts. I'm sure they were satisfactory. I'm just tired.
What?
Satisfactory.
Oh, I heard you. All right, well, guess I deserve that for making a mess on your floor with worm sperm.
Is there anyone still awake here at the academy that could take a look at an object for me?
Unfortunately, right now is not a great time.
Understood. Is there somebody that I should try to contact tomorrow morning?
You can attempt to.
Is it something that you could show Drisk right now, Justinian?
Well, it kind of needs to be in private. I'm sorry.
I guess not, then.
And Drisk is just standing there with this blank look at his face as he looks at all of you.
I guess we'll leave now.
Right. Yep. I guess
Quentin,
we'll
make
leave.
sure to wash your hands. Apparently, you don't want to be handling those rocks.
Not gonna name drop for me. Thanks. I appreciate that. You know.
He's just staring blankly at all of you.
We could all leave and leave Justinian and Drisk alone to discuss whatever this
I
is.
think we should all go. He was
Oh.
trying to sleep.
But he's
Yes.
awake now, so
Right, but it's not a good time, and I'm kind of tired too,
I'm gonna
so
walk out
I
the
would
door.
prefer to go as well. Thank you. I will try to come back tomorrow, and I start walking for the door.
Thanks.
thank you, just you're helpful as always.
The Kinko will show you the way out.
Oh, we know the way out.
No. They will help you.
Who did you say will show us the way out?
Please don't help us.
You
Turn around and walk out.
you walk out. As you get back out into the main chamber, you see the Kinku coming toward you.
This way!
Oh gosh, please, we can get ourselves out. Thank you very much.
Just keeps walking with you and takes you to the door.
Enjoy your evening!
Have a good night, Raven.
Thanks, Raven.
Goodbye!
So
Goodbye!
delightful.
I hand her back her feathers.
Just holds on to him.
Ah!
And you exit out. And as you exit out, you just hear, and that's why I'm just tired of working the night shift. It's all we get is dregs and vagrants trying to get into. Oh, your business is done.
Wait, sorry. What would have happened with the disc this whole time?
How long does it last? Does it last an hour?
I think so.
Okay, it would have been gone by the time you got there.
By the time we got there.
It's a long walk from gate to the
So
academy.
he wasn't floating the entire time. Then eventually he just drops.
So I would have just kerbunked into
He
the ground at
would've.
some point. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. All right, you're outside of the academy.
Can we go back to our house? I would like to sleep.
I think it is time
Yes,
to go back
I
there.
would agree.
Yes.
It's time to go back.
Yes.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting all of you.
Yes, I'm glad we could save your life.
Ditto.
Excuse me, Bishop. No, Quentin saved my life. You tried to kill me.
Yep, absolutely, big guy.
Then you do have a place to stay here, right?
Not currently, but I just got 5 gold. So I can meet up with you guys to settle up tomorrow with what we found in the cave.
Well, if
I
we
can
need to
get
settle up and you don't have a place, you might as well just come back with us. We have plenty of room.
We can go in the
we do?
basement. He can go in the basement. He'll be fine.
My recommendation is you want to keep worm, burn some books.
No, this is not
no.
good
No,
advice.
I turned to Marsland. I'm like, no, Marsland, I'd never burn a book to stay warm. I
Thank you.
promise.
Oh gosh, why would you even suggest such a thing, Quentin?
Are we walking? Can we walk?
I'm
and talk?
walking.
Yeah,
I'm
you're,
not-
walk,
I'm not
you're walking
saying-
and
I would like to
talking.
go back to
Yeah.
the house. I am very tired.
No,
I'm very
I
tired.
do have
I
some
was
pieces
very
of advice
dead
for you, Justinian.
like an hour and a half
Yes.
ago. I'd like to go to bed.
We have 3 other guests to stay with us. And one of them might freak you out at first, but don't worry. She's harmless unless asked by us to hurt somebody.
Fair.
I would still keep an eye on this one at all times. You never know what this creature might do.
Yes, it looks like Moslin over there.
What? I take offense to that. I know I'm not the most pretty one. People don't always
I'm
find
just
this.
thinking that ramen noodles or whatever his name is going to
Lomar?
Ramen
Noodles.
noodles. Wait, I don't think that's the guest we're talking about.
Lomar is going to be the
Yeah.
crazy one.
I'm pretty sure he knows it's not the guest we're talking about. Like he needed to pop a crack at you.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yes, just over here. Watch out for Beggar's Market. It's not pleasant.
How long have you been in this town anyway?
Only 2 days. And 1 day was spent down in the hole with you guys, so.
And what brought you here in the first place?
I'm seeking an audience at the academy because of the new magic that I discovered and you and I were talking about.
You came here for the academy?
Yes.
So you knew about the academy before you got here?
Yes. The Smyrna is where I grew up, and so like you hear about the magic of the academy from that far away.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is so exciting that people that grew up here hear tale of the academy, and that's something that they aspire towards. It is such a fascinating place. I'm so happy to have ended up here.
Did I say the beggar's market? No, I meant the dregs. Watch out for the dregs. The beggar's market is okay because that's where we live.
I just want to point out that even I knew about the academy, Marslin. That is why I came here to begin with.
Well, I didn't grow up on this land, Bishop, I'll remind you.
I'm just saying, most people know about the academy.
Would I have known about the academy all the way in Rashan?
No,
Okay.
you wouldn't have cared. You had so
But-
much access to information. Like, who cares about an
This
academy?
didn't matter, yeah.
Yeah.
Just over here.
Okay. You arrive at a house that's being worked on. It's looking nicer on the outside.
It's a work in progress.
It's not blue enough.
Why does the
It's
house
the
have
biggest
to be
house
blue?
I will have ever stayed in. It's amazing. And you all can afford this just by adventuring?
You can afford it by purging it of haunted creatures.
We're basically the only people who would buy it from Restus, so
Technically, we don't own it yet. We're still paying that off. It's gonna
If
be a
something
while.
wakes you up in the middle of the night and you can see through it, don't be too alarmed.
Yes.
Just wake us up and we'll clear out the situation.
Unless
Don't
it tells you
anticipate
to be
it happening.
quiet. If it tells you to be quiet, be careful, because it might possess you, and that would be tragic. Trust me.
And if it crawls around on the ceiling, that's just one of our house guests.
Yes,
Don't
that's
worry about it.
that is acceptable. Crawling on the ceiling is good. Possession, not good.
I
The
just
thing
go
crawling on the
inside.
ceiling, is that also how did you describe the spirits?
No,
we
this
haven't
is
really.
this is not the spirit.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
haven't really figured out what type of creature our house guest is, but definitely humanoid.
Don't let the possessed voice sound get to you either. It's just their normal way of being.
Hmm.
Still creepy. Still don't fully trust them, but that is not the worst bit.
And if you hear any moaning, it's probably the two blue men reading books.
Oh, have you ever?
You have a brother, Marcelin?
Oh. I...
Can't canon.
as all this chit chat's going on again, I will do one last prayer of healing to try to get one up to health.
My God, you got a lot of
One
spell
gets to
slots.
heal for 15 more.
I was already
And-
maxed out.
Hey, I don't know who doesn't have health right now. And after I do that, I'm going to say, that room's free. Have a good night. And I'm going to go up and go to bed.
Wait, well, hold on. You're not in the house yet. So
I thought we were in the house.
no. So you're walking up to the house. I was getting there. You guys just kept talking, which is fine. As you open the door, you just hear clang,
Oh, no.
clang, 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 clang. This sound of metal against metal. Clang, clang, clang.
I'm gonna pull up my halberd.
Yeah, I
What now?
summoned my sword to my hand.
Okay.
Pretty sure Prince is working on something. It's okay.
It's loud and it's right at the door.
Right at the door. The door's not open yet?
As the door opened, this started going off.
Oh.
What is going on here?
Did somebody set up an alarm on the door?
Bro set up an alarm for people coming in.
Why does it have
And-
to be Crow?
And as you turn,
Crow, like Raven? Crow?
And
No.
And as you turn to close the door to see where the alarm's coming from, you see Crow like perched above the door against the wall.
Huh.
Thank you,
and
Crow.
She's got like this, her dagger like in her teeth as she's watching. And like beside her, you see this metal bar kind of hollowed out like a bell, and this other one's just hitting it. And there's these small wires going through to the door, over to windows.
We have intruders.
No, he's not an intruder. He is a friend. He's a friend. And I'll put my hand on him. He's a friend.
Notice
And
how
I'll-
this
and
intruder
I'll
walked
just-
in with us.
Let my sword go back.
And she just, without breaking a gaze, reaches over with one hand and puts it between the bar and the bell-like structure. So it's just hitting her hand, and it's just as she silences it.
Can you make it stop, Crow? Or is it
And with
just
that-
going to continue?
And without breaking her gaze, she like pulls her hand over, and it resets the system.
I've made it so we're safe inside in case someone comes in while we rest. It's all safe now, Oz. You'll be safe.
And she crawls down the wall on all fours and over to Justinian and just.
What is this one? Smells of worm and dirt.
Boy, it should
And
all
I'll-
kind of smell like worm and dirt.
And I'll summon with minor illusion, a small, like, little model of what the worm would look like in the palm of my hand and be like, this is what I just saved Oz from. Only it was, 60 feet long.
Gwynton saved me. You smothered me.
Enough, Oz.
Fine.
And what about Marston? Did he try to end you? Did he try to finish you? Because I can finish him if you want me
What,
to.
Crow, what have you ever seen? What the?
I believe Marston
violence
even
like
spoke
this.
well of Ogopogo.
Hmm.
Roll a deception.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here we go. That's an 18.
Is it true? Is it true I've dealt with your kin while you were gone and they get so angry they lock me out and...
But, and she crawls around to all of you.
Crow did good, right? Crow makes things better here. Crow will show you how to not set off the alarm when you come in. Crow did good, right?
Yes. Would you mind showing us in the morning? We are very tired. And I probably wouldn't remember if you told me right now.
I can.
Oh, fine. What is it? How do I turn it? How do I not trigger the alarm?
Okay, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm just standing there listening to Crow talk.
All right, for the next hour, she is taking you all around and showing you every intricate part of how this works.
Wow, you have been busy.
Well, Bryn won't let me help. She doesn't, so she made me the sound thing, and it makes loud sounds. She said, "Occupy yourself, Crow," and Crow did.
Oh, very well. Very, very well. Good.
I'm going to the library and checking on the books and making sure the books are intact still.
Okay. Bishop?
Bishop's going up to his room.
Okay. Quentin?
Yeah, I'm going off my room after I point to a room that Justinian can use.
Okay. So Crow shows you the system and then goes into her down basement.
If you need a place to rest, Justinian, there's a room down here.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, but I believe that Gwenton said that there was a room up here for me. But thank you for bringing me into your home. And I like pull out my bag, and I'm like, here's some salted beef and some bread that my mother made before I left home. For such a good job putting this alarm system together for everyone, you deserve a reward.
She snatches it and eyes you, and then like slowly just descends into the darkness of the basement. And before you lose sight of her, you just hear, "The spiders will like this treat tonight. They will." And then the door to the basement closes.
What?
All right. Well, I am going to head over because Marsland said that he was going to go to the library before he went to bed. I'm going to go in there because we share an interest in books, and tell him good night after I say goodbye to Oz. And
so you go to
then
go
I'll
in
head
in that room, and the door is definitely locked. And you can
Okay.
hear some chatter back and forth.
Oh, this is the moaning that Oz was telling me about. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Here's this. Oh, I missed this.
All right. Yep. I'm definitely heading to bed without knocking on this door. Yep.
All right. Oz, what are you doing?
I am going to bed.
Bishop, are you shutting down?
Yes.
Okay. When you walk into the shop, Bryn's already kicked up in some chair. She's got like grease smeared across her face. There's blueprints laying everywhere. She's got some stuff concocted and all around. But she's out. She's out. You can see a jug of ale that had fallen out of her hand is just kind of laying on the ground, completely out. All right. Justin, and you lie down in the bed as the house gets quiet. And for once you find peaceful sleep in the chaos of your day. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Excellent.
Ah, what an adventure. Oh, it's just getting rolling. It's just getting rolling.
See what you did there.
Whoa! 5 community subs. Cybershade gave out 5 subs.
Why, thank you.
Damn, Cybershade, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you for that, Balin, Dwalin, and all the other dwarves of the Hobbit. Thank you for the follow, Cybershade. Wow, appreciate that. Mike the Bearded, how's it going? Mike was in our one shot that we do on our Discord. So thank you. I saw that Balin, this is your first time, so welcome to the dungeon. We do this every Monday at 7 p.m. We'll have our schedule out. We're on Discord, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, so we're a little bit everywhere. We do community one shots as well, and then if you're in the Michigan area, we do in March we'll be at Midland Mall running at the Midland Mall Comic-Con running one shots there, little one shot adventures. Bishop giving me the side eye. He knows. It was a lot of fun. Thanks again for letting me partake in this amazing community. Our community is the best. Sorry, everybody else, but we have the best community. Yeah, so we will be back. We will be around Wednesday. Usually that's the official, unofficial pre-show show to Banter and Babble, but they are going to be out this week, but we'll still be doing something. What that will be, we'll have to see. You like what I did there? Yeah. thankfully we made it through this. I had some technical things going on tonight, so I'm gonna have to fix some of that. But
not
yeah,
killing your players.
hey,
You were
sometime-
invisible. You were invisible and in
I
the
was
way.
invisible. I was invisible, and no one could see me. This was my own doing.
and sometimes in D&D, you just gotta run.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll talk about some of the other stuff there that could have been a solution. But no, we're gonna this is just a start. We're gonna crank this up to 11, so you don't want to miss next week. And let's see, we want to continue to support the D&D community, so we're gonna raid. Who we got tonight? We got Legends on Paper. Yep. So we're gonna send you over to Legends on Paper. They're a D&D streamer as well. We like to support them. Was nice to finally put a voice to the sexy panda eating pancakes. Yeah, I had to hop in so I could hear a panda because he never talks to us when we're doing the hunting game.
I mean, was he eating pancakes? Could you hear him while talking?
It's
Or
always
was he
eating
just eating
pancakes.
Oh, okay.
But thank you all for coming out tonight. We appreciate it, and we hope to see you next week. And until next time, we will see you in the dungeon. Take care.
The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing a master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, willing to rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God,